Hey there, YouTube. WhiskeyCactus here, welcoming you back to our Pokemon Scarlet and Violet VGC Regulation H ranked doubles content on the channel. Today, we are going to use a new team. So we've actually used both of these teams so far. We've used this Espeon Sneasler team and this Basculegion Rain Noivern team. We're going to jump over to Team 3. And if we take a look at this team is one I put together. That is kind of interesting. I have no idea how it's going to do. It's not really, like, when I look at it, compared to some of the other teams I've built, this one I feel like has a lot more holes in it. But we have double moth, and that's what's most important. Having more than one moth is critical to the value of this team. We have Frosmoth, and we have a Volcarona. Now, this is a bulky support Volcarona, ideally here to click Tailwind and Rage Powder. And the double moth kind of works, because you can Rage Powder Quiver Dance with the Frosmoth. But also the Frosmoth is here to be paired with the Ninetales, who sets up the snow. The snow, which of course gives Frosmoth a buff to defense, and the Ice Scales, which gives Frosmoth a buff to special defense. Then of course you get a Quiver Dance off. And that's all great. We also have a Rillaboom here with Terrain, and then we also just kind of threw a Annihilate Mausape at the back just for extra shit to do. By the way, that is the same Mausape from the VGC Regulation A videos. That is the exact same Mausape. That is Mouseketeers. Mouseketeers has returned. Slightly different moveset, different Tera type, but otherwise it is the exact same Pokemon. So this is, I don't know totally how I'm going to pilot this team. I feel like Ninetales Frosmoth is a pretty solid lead just in general, unless we see other weather, because the problem is Ninetales is fast, so it's probably going to set weather before Torkoal or before Pelipper or before Tyranitar. It's not always great, so Ninetales switching in is often an ideal thing to do, although the problem with that is Ninetales isn't that good. That's the main problem, is it's not great. I mean, being able to set up Aurora Veil is great, fast Encore is great, Icy Wind for speed control is great, but it is frail, and it struggles a little bit with setting the weather, so I don't totally know how we're going to play around Ninetales. I feel like Double Moth is going to be a better lead, with the potential to switch in Ninetales later. We also have Fake Out Quiver Dance options. Obviously, Frosmoth clicking Blizzard without the snow being up is a little bit tricky, but we can also Tera Water, Tera Blast, so that's interesting. Then there's also just the straight-up Annihilate Mousehold or Annihilate Volcarona Rage Powder bulk up idea. So there's a lot of ways we can maneuver things, but there's no haze on this team, so the Dondozo matchup is not great. We'll see how it goes. Let's go ahead and hop onto ladder and see what we can do. Yeah. I know. I wanted to click Boom Burst, man. I just wanted some Boom Burst. I threw a game away just because I wanted to fucking open with a normal Boom Burst. But that's neither here nor there. We'll see how we do here. We'll do like 2 or 3 battles again, as we have been doing for the past couple episodes. And we'll just see how Double Moth works. So we're looking for an opposing trainer. We will see if we can hopefully have a decent matchup. I mean, again, the Mousehold Annihilate is really there to cover, just as an additional strategy. I do like the idea generally of having like 2 kind of strategies and then some other Pokemon that can serve both of those strategies. And that's kind of what this team embodies. It's taken a while to find an opposing trainer. Are we going to find somebody? I sure hope. Sure hope we do. There we go. Got another rank 5. Let's see how we match up. Alright, so we do have weather. We have a fast, what's-his-face? Venusaur with Sleep Powder nonsense. We have Trick Room, almost certainly, between the Gallade and the Indeedee, and the Torkoal and the King Gambit. That feels a bit scary. So, I don't totally love the matchup here. I think I'm more inclined to want to go Mouseketeer's Rage Quit more than anything. I don't really see, other than the Gallade, a way to do a lot with Annihilate. Annihilate isn't threatened by a lot of this. So I'm almost tempted to just kind of open with that. Sunrise in the back feels okay. I think I'm just going to leave Snow totally behind and just go with this. I'm a little afraid of the Eruption. I want to be very careful of the Trick Room Torkoal shenanigans. We'll see how this goes. We shall see. Mausape as a lead feels like kind of almost like a default, right? Like we do that if we don't really know what else to do. Okay, so this is going to definitely be a Trick Room. Trick Room setup for sure. I think we just taunt, outright taunt, and then protect. That just feels good. That feels good. Block the Sucker Punch, block the knockoff, block the Trick Room. The only thing that's scary is if he goes Swords Dance. Then things get a little interesting. Oh, we're going Tera right out the gate. Is that going to be Tera Kingambit, Tera Dark? Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay. I'm really banking on that Trick Room. Gonna try to shut that down with the taunt. Hopefully that works. Let's see. Oh shit, well. They bluffed it good. They did bluff it good. Good on them. Alright, well. Mousehold's gone. We don't have any kind of speed control up. Alright, well, we can bring in the Volcarona. This went south pretty fast. So the Volcarona is going to obviously Rage Powder, and we'll get a nice Drain Punch off on the Kingambit. Maybe. Or do we take the opportunity to bulk up? The bulk up doesn't feel bad. Gallade can hit me super effective. Kingambit, I don't think can. I think I'm going to bulk up. We'll take the opportunity to bulk up. Now, they might go for Trick Room now. Okay, or not. I'm good with that. Because if you want to hit the Annihilate... Oh, that's, I should have considered. I want Annihilate getting hit, but not necessarily. Because if we go for a bulk up, that's not bad. That worked out in my favor. Get a free bulk up. Okay, we'll take that. Now, the Sucker Punch feels pretty obvious. I'm tempted to go Tailwind. I don't think a Trick Room's coming out, but we can potentially get an Aqua Jet here. I think I just go... Do I want to go Rage Powder again? Or do I want to try to set up a Tailwind? I don't know what Empoleon's speed tier is here. I think I want to go Rage Powder, and then we'll just go for a strong Drain Punch right into the Kingambit. Not bad. Hydro Pump into the Volcarona. We eat? We don't eat. Oh, man. We're getting washed. We're getting washed. Jesus. Alright, well. Huh. Got the Rillaboom. Rillaboom's not bad. We can go for a fake out on the, Do we want a fake out on the Kingambit or the Empoleon? I think I want a fake out on the Kingambit, and I want a Drain Punch on the Empoleon. Because that'll get me a lot of health back. You went Sucker Punch. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That was exactly what we needed. The crit, I don't know if that crit mattered. It may have. But we do have the bulk up, so... All because I had a bad read on the Trick Room. That's I'm curious if they did that on purpose, or if that was just like me making a bad read. Like if they figured, oh, you're gonna send, they wouldn't necessarily know that I had taunt though. All right, so that's not great. That's definitely not great. We can go U-turn into the King Gambit. No, we can't. Yeah, we can. We can go U-turn. U-turn's fine, right? Because either it goes into the King Gambit or it gets redirected into the Indeedee. Either way, it's fine. And I think we just go Protect. Because he can't Sucker Punch. That's the good thing, is he can't Sucker Punch. Massive. We take that. Beautiful. Alright, so the Sucker Punch is not allowed, which means he cannot outspeed me. I think the correct answer here, I think Rillaboom almost certainly outspeeds. Either way, it's going to be super effective. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to do Drain Punch into the King Gambit. Either way, they're getting hit with a super effective move. That's fine, unless they have a Ghost type in the back. You're getting... Yeah, okay. Right, we knew that. We knew that. Now, the Trick Room could come out here, which would not be ideal. But the Indeedee's gone. So we don't have to worry about the redirection. And I think there should be nothing to stop me from double targeting King Gambit, right? He still can't Sucker Punch. So if we just go U-turn into the King Gambit and Drain Punch into the King Gambit, either way... I didn't think it was going to have Protect, I'm not going to lie. That was really dumb. Oh, man. That was quite dumb. Now, he has to stall out. He has to stall out his terrain so that he can Sucker Punch again. That's, yeah, boom. That was, I could have taken 2 seconds. 2 seconds to think about that move. 2 seconds to think about that move. That was so obvious. But, I mean, of course, I didn't know that it was going to have fucking... Alright, so here's the thing. He's not going to... What does the Gallade have? Psycho Cut, Sacred Sword, probably Wide Guard. I think we can just U-turn into the King Gambit again. Yeah, that's fine. As long as we live this, we can Wood Hammer and probably be okay. I don't think Gallade really gets anything that threatens Rillaboom. Psycho Cut. Oh god, he gets a fucking... yeah. Alright, well, we have to go Wood Hammer. We just have to. And hope we win. That's it. We just have to hope we kill it. There we go. Clean. I die too, but I win. I don't die from the recoil. I'm surprised, actually. I really thought with all that health. There you go. Well, we eked it out. Not bad. I really played sloppy there, but somehow I was able to maneuver around it, so I'm pretty happy with that. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, I love getting a win out the gate, because that always sets a good tone. All right, we'll continue. Let's see what we can accomplish in Game 2. Alright, Vin. Ooh, okay. So, Sinistra is Redirection and Trick Room. We have Mousehold Annihilate. We have Intimidate. And we've got a nice Firewater Grass Core. That's a scary looking team. I do think there's no weather that threatens me. I can conceivably try to get Dairy Queen buffed up and set up and ready to go. The only thing that's a really kind of frightening here is the Incineroar. So we'll need Annihilate in the back to deal with the Incineroar. I think the chance of me leading Annihilate means that they will not lead Incineroar. I'm gonna give this a go. We'll see how that works. We need Annihilate in the back. I don't think we necessarily need to have Mousehold, but I think if we don't have Mousehold, we're gonna need Volcarona. because the redirection will be helpful to get a bulk up off. I'm trying to think what my answer for... Other than just, like, clicking stuff. Oh, we do need... You know what? We need this. We need Rillaboom. Alright, let's go with that. Rillaboom is really my only answer to the Rotom. So, let's see if Ninetales and Frosmoth can get something going here. You're not going to lead Incineroar. You're not going to. You're not going to. Yeah, I didn't think you would. Okay. So we got Ninetales, Frosmoth. So, a taunt onto the Ninetales feels likely. So I kind of want to just go straight up Moonblast into the Annihilape. And Blizzard. Yeah, I figured that was coming. I wanted to get ahead of it. It's good to know that he did go for the bulk up. He's not going for the Rage Fist out the gate. I don't know if he's going to beat up. Well, he's not going to beat up because he went taunt. But this Blizzard should be nice. Very good. I don't really see a way. I think we Icy Wind and Blizzard again. Yeah, I don't care about that. I figured that was coming. That's why I didn't go Moonblast. So that lowers speed. Shouldn't matter. Because I don't think with the speed drop, I think I'm still going to go first now. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. You love to see it. You love to see it. Whew. That was nifty. Glad that worked. I'm glad that worked. I wasn't sure how that was going to go. Alright, so we've got a Rotom here. And we've got a Sinistcha. That doesn't output a lot of offensive pressure. I feel like we got to go Moonblast into the Rotom. We just got to put some damage on it. And then the question becomes, what do I want to do with Frosmoth? Actually, before we commit to that, what do we have in the back? We have Rillaboom. What is the Sinistcha going to do? I don't really see the Sinistcha doing much other than maybe setting up Trick Room. So we could potentially switch in Annihilape and go for Protect and just see what happens. Oh, okay. I think that was premature, man. I don't know. I think you had a chance there. I wouldn't have given up so easily on that because I don't know that I had a good answer for well, I guess I did. The Sinistcha was probably really weak to the ice, and then Rillaboom in the back was going to be, yeah. I guess that's true. But still, I don't know. That felt like a premature cancellation. All right, we're gonna continue. I don't like rank 6. I'm scared now. I'm too scared. I'm too scared. Not a bad showing from this team so far, though, man. Especially because I think it's a bit on the weaker side, especially compared to my last team. But hey, man, I'll take it. All right, let's see what we can do. Battle 3. Looking for another trainer. So, yeah, if they don't have weather, it's really hard. That's not a bad lead. Just going straight up snow lead. And now we know how to maneuver around Mausape and Annihilape, too. That works. I mean, obviously, if they have weather, then we got to be careful with it, but... Yeah, bringing the Annihilape is a good way to ward off Incineroar. But I want to get Double Moth on the field at some point. I'm not going to, like, throw away a game just to do it, but I do want that to happen. Just because Double Moth is cool. But let's see what we got here. What do we got? What are we looking at? All right, we got weather. We definitely have weather. Now, the question is, I don't know what that Salamence wants to do. It could be Intimidate, it could be Moxie. If it's Moxie, then that's bad for me. If it's Intimidate, then Rage Quit Mouse Hold feels really good. Now, we do have Weather. I don't know. This team is not super weak to Dairy Queen. We could go Water. Water Tera Blast isn't bad against like a good chunk of that team, but that is very situational, and it requires us to win a Weather War, and I don't know that I want to do that. Annihilate feels pretty good here. Against the T-Tar Excadrill specifically. It's not bad into the Salamence, only because of the Intimidate factor. The Primarina feels like it wants Rillaboom. Rillaboom is really not threatened by much here, so Rillaboom feels pretty good. We could maybe go Rillaboom Annihilate opening with Volcarona in the back. Fuck it. No, we can't. We have to go you and you in the back. We're out of time. We're out of time. We're out of time. I don't have much of a strategy here. I kind of ran out of time. But the initial strategy is fake out, bulk up, and we go from there. Fake out, bulk up, and we go from there. Let's see what happens. Salamence Tyranitar. I am hoping against hope that you're an Intimidate. Please be Intimidate. Yes. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I love it. I love it so much. All right. So clearly, right? It's obviously. I don't think we don't need the bulk up now. I think we just fake out the Salamence and then Drain Punch right into the T-Tar. Right? No shot. That's fine. Don't mind that. Protecting against the fake out. That's okay. We're good with that. Get wrecked. Goodbye. That was a terrible lead. It was a terrible lead for them, an amazing lead for me. That was very helpful. Whew. I don't think the Sandstorm does anything with Rage Fist. I don't think that counts as a hit, so I'm not gonna bank on that. But we've got one down. Let's see what he comes in with. Excadrill. That makes sense. Sure. I don't know what Excadrill really wants to do to Annihilate. But, I mean, we can just hit it super effective. I'm a little concerned about that, though. I'm going to go for the Rage Fist. That didn't do a whole lot. Oh, he's just going Earthquake. I'm okay with that. That is going to be reduced damage because of the grassy terrain. It's got Tailwind, which feels unnecessary. And now our Rage Fist is nice and hefty. I like this. I think the crit probably mattered. It probably mattered. I get the sense Salamence would have lived on a small amount of health if not for the crit. But I hate to, like, criticize because I know I'm not super good at this. Like, I'm okay at this. I am not really one here to, like, dispense wisdom. But my opponent is not playing very well. I mean, it depends on what he brought, right? Like, you have what you have. you can only use what you've brought. So, I don't think, like, Earthquake obviously is fine. I don't care about that. The Rotom hitting Rillaboom is let's just switch in Volcarona. And then the Annihilate can why not just go for a Drain Punch on the Excadrill, right? No, I want Rage Fist on the Rotom. Rotom's more threatening. Rotom's more threatening. So let's get Volcarona in here. Iron Head, that's... Ooh, that hit pretty hard, but now it's gonna... Doubling into the... No, not doubling in. Beautiful. That's a lot of damage. Fuck. That's gotta be choice specs. That's gotta be specs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to laugh, but, like, this is why Annihilate is cracked. So, I mean, obviously, right? Rage Powder Drain Punch there's no other play. It's got to be Rage Powder Drain Punch. It's got to be it. All right, Rage Powder Drain Punch. You can protect, but you're just delaying the inevitable. Yep. Go for that Iron Head. Boom. Take that Rocky Helmet damage. Oh, and you get burned. Just for BM. Just for BM. For nothing other than BM. Goodbye. Man, that was commanding. That's what happens when you have a bad lead matchup. I mean, it's so hard. It's so hard for me. One of the hardest things for me to do is to pick a lead. Because if you get a bad lead, you kind of just lose sometimes. And giving Annihilate that Defiant boost, whew, that was... I mean, that's why I brought the Annihilate, right? Like, because there was a chance that could happen. All right, we have time for one more, right? Yeah, we have time for one more. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. I'm in Great Ball tier. I am so scared now. I am so scared now. Oh, I promise I'm not that good at this. I'm not as good as I look at this. But, drop it down, Jesus. Oh, shit. I have no good matchup into Dondozo. They better see that. I really hope they see that. I hope they don't see that, but you need to see that and, like, behave accordingly. I have no haze. I have nothing to shut down Dondozo. That's, like, the biggest problem this team has, and I knew that going in. I guess we gotta go Mousehold Annihilate. That just feels like the right answer. Mousehold Annihilate. There is some weakness to Ice. A little bit. But I'm very much afraid of the Goldengo. So I feel like we have to go with these guys in the back. Yeah, I'm not too optimistic about this one. Hopefully they decide not to bring Tatsugiri Dondozo, which is not going to happen, but hopefully they go all in on me having an Ice lead and bring in the Goldengo and leave Tatsugiri Dondozo behind. That'd be great. I don't count on that happening. This is going to be a bad match, for sure. If there's one archetype that this team can't deal with, it's Tatsugiri Dondozo. I was going to say, honestly, just lead with it. Just lead with it and put me out of my misery just out the gate. What do we do? How do we even... honestly, I think we just beat up. I think we just go beat up Rage Fist into the Dondozo. We gotta try, right? We have to try. That's the only play I have. It's the only play I have. You're gonna just outright just go for it into the Goldengo? Yeah. Steal? Steal. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. I'm good. This is going to be just two Pokemon dropping immediately. That's what's going to happen. I'm not sure. I really should know the speed calc here. I'm going to guess the Goldengo is going to go first. Almost certainly outspeeds. Yeah. If we can survive it, then we should be in pretty good shape. We can survive it. All right, let's just hope. Let's just hope this 5-stack Rage Fist into the Dondozo is enough to take it out. Oh, fuck. Oh, boy. This is not good. We don't outspeed, right? So that's a big problem. We do not outspeed. What we can do is we can bring in Rillaboom. And Rillaboom... Question is, do I fake out? No, I gotta go Grassy Glide into the Dondozo. And just Protect. I don't know if the Dondozo is gonna have Protect or not. It probably is. This feels pretty obvious. Let's see. Nope. Alright, Dondozo goes down. Alright, so we shut down the Tatsugiri Dondozo. That could be a bluff, too. Don't rule out the possibility that that's a bluff just to get me to not fuck with the Goldengo while it's making it rain. That is absolutely possible. The good thing is, I mean, he is lowering his special attack. So we can go for like a Wood Hammer or something into this thing. Now, the good thing, too, is that Annihilape... the Rage Fist stacks hold no matter what, so I can switch out and switch back in, and he'll still have full stacks. Oh, boy. That's bad. That's really bad. Alright, so what we need to do now is lose. Oh, shit, man. What do we do here? I really focused on the wrong threat. Well, no, that's not true. I definitely did not focus on the wrong threat. I think... I'm tempted to Terrifier Rillaboom is actually pretty good. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna... no. Yeah, I have to. I don't think... The question is, do we survive the Brave Bird or not? I'm gonna... Oh, God. I'm gonna Grassy Glide into the Goldengo, and I'm gonna switch into Volcarona. This isn't gonna help me. This isn't gonna help me. Yeah, shit. It goes into the Volcarona, though. That's kind of what I was hoping for. I was kind of hoping for that. It's not bad damage. Alright, so this is going to take out Volcarona. The Goldengo's really weak now. I mean, he could switch out the Goldengo, right? He could definitely do that, and that would be a big problem for me. But what we need to try to do here is we're going to Terra the Annihilape. That's the only way we can possibly... We're not going to Terra right away. We're gonna Protect. And we're going to Grassy Glide into the Talonflame. It's quad resisted. That's not going to be very good. No, we gotta go. Just gotta go Wood Hammer into Goldengo. It can't, It can't... I can't target both. Does this take out Rillaboom? Yeah, it does. Alright. That's unfortunate. Alright, so what we have to do now... Probably didn't even bring Tatsugiri, goddammit. Didn't even bring... I bet you he didn't bring Tatsugiri. So obviously we're gonna Terra the Annihilape. The whole reason I protected was just to get that extra recovery. I'm hoping with the massive reduction in Make It Rain, I gotta go Rage Fist into the Golden... What else does he have? Hold on. What else does he have? No. What? How do I see? Check target. Okay. Nothing can switch into a Rage Fist. So we Terra and we Rage Fist on the Goldengo side. We have to hope we survive something. And we gotta take out the Goldengo. I mean, either way, this is still gonna be really hard to win. But... Yeah, we... Shit. Alright. It was worth a shot, man. It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. Good game, man. That I hope that you didn't bring Tatsugiri and just bluffed me with the Dondozo. That would have been so fucking good. That would have been so good. I really, really hope that's what happened. But with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and make sure you subscribe for more Pokemon Regulation H, Scarlet and Violet, VGC doubles stuff. I am going to quit battling for now, and we're going to move on to a different team next time. This team was fun. I actually really like this team. It has a terrible Dondozo matchup, but other than that, it's actually pretty decent into Mousehold and Nihilape, and it can maneuver. It can definitely maneuver around some stuff. That was surprising how well we did with a team that I didn't really have a whole lot of confidence in. I just kind of built it as a double moth gimmick. That was really the whole point. I just wanted 2 moths on the team. That's the only reason I built the team. So the fact that it went 3-1 is not bad. So there we go. Next time we're gonna do a different team. We're gonna see Rillaboom again. We're gonna use another Unburden Pokemon with a Grassy Seed shenanigans kind of thing. It's not Sneasler. It's not gonna be Sneasler this time. It's gonna be something different. You may have seen it as I was scrolling through my rental teams, but we're gonna use that team in the next episode. We'll do another 2, 3, maybe 4 battles, depending on if people rage quit at me. And we'll just see how we do. So I hope you're excited for that. I know I am. I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.